Good afternoon, Detroit. This is the Wood Dog. I'm on my Detroit bike Blight patrol. Having a bad time, Detroit. The reason why I'm having a bad time, Detroit, because right now I'm at 17137 Caldwell Street. 17137 Caldwell Street. That's north of McNichols, just west of Mound Road. Riding down Caldwell Street, and this is what I rolled up on. I decided to put my bike right in the living room. Somebody might run off with my bike over in this neighborhood. But let's get to it, Detroit. Here's another house wide open to the public. As you can see, trash, garbage everywhere, just in my previous videos. But this video is going to be a little different. I'm going to walk through this whole first floor and let you see what I see. Here's the kitchen. It's gone. Strippers came in, stripped out the whole house. It's gone. Okay, this is unusual. Stairway goes up to the second floor from the kitchen, but that's all good. I'm not going up there. There's a back room, probably a bedroom. Okay, got that. That's probably a bathroom. Yes, it is a bathroom. Everything in the bathroom is gone. Okay, everything in this back bedroom is gone, including the windows, plumbing. This house was probably built back in the 1940s, but it's rock solid. Look at that woodwork. Okay, Detroit. Today, I'm going to say something that was on my mind. It might piss a few people off. It's called the conditions of abandoned buildings, depending on what part of the city you're in. Okay, last weekend, I was down by the Croc Gym on McGraw and 23rd, going west on McGraw. Now, I noticed in that community, it's a Latino community. And I don't care what nobody may tell you, but there's abandoned houses in every section of the city. But what I noticed about the condition of abandoned buildings and homes in the city of Detroit is that from what I personally saw in the Latino community in Southwest Detroit, is they don't go in a house and destroy it when it's abandoned. Only in the black community, from what I've personally seen, do they go into a house and destroy the house once they've taken what they wanted to take. Not true enough down in Southwest Detroit. They go into abandoned buildings, homes. They may take a sink or a toilet or even a bathtub, but they're not busting holes in the wall like that. They're not only stripping it out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in the black community, this is what they do to a bathroom after they strip it. They strip it and then they just destroy everything. So, you know, I'm kind of blaming the citizens of Detroit who like to do stuff like this. I mean, you're not supposed to go into any abandoned structure and take anything or go into it with the intent on stealing something. You go into them like I do because they're wide open to the street. There's the front door right there. It's missing. Okay, the windows, they're missing. My intent is not to come in here and vandalize and steal. Okay, here's the kitchen. The Latino houses in Southwest Detroit that were abandoned that I went into, they didn't destroy them like this. They might go in and take a sink, water heater. But in the black community, not only do they steal, but they destroy. And on top of that, they didn't set it on fire just to see how fast it'll burn. And then the neighbors won't report people going in and out of the houses. So the citizens of Detroit, we have a responsibility too on these abandoned houses and abandoned buildings. Okay, it's enough that the city is taking their sweet time working out FBI investigations and finding out where the Blight money is going to tear down houses like this so that they can't be refurbished. But we got our own people going into these houses, destroying them, just tearing them up, taking the doors off the hinges, taking the sinks, the toilets, and You know, the back doors. Look, back door missing. Okay? It's stuff like this. Trash containers there is full of garbage. That's another A-band just like this one right next door. This backyard looks like Vietnam. You will need Agent Orange to defoliate that mess back here. Now, who's going to come in an area like this and rehab it? Who? Who going to do that? Okay, here's another basement. If you went, oh, got a little love couch over there in the corner. It's nothing down here. Nothing. They stripped it all out. No furnace down here, no water heater, nothing. Okay, not even the plumbing is here. They took the galvanized out of this sucker. All right. Detroit, we have a responsibility to protect our neighborhoods. And from what I've seen in the last 2 months, riding around this city, recording and photographing blight buildings and houses, we're not doing a good job. You go anywhere else outside the city of Detroit, you can walk on a house that nobody lives in and it's not destroyed. So we all know stealing is bad, but if you're going to take a sink, then just take the sink. Don't take the whole wall with you and leave the debris behind like you did right there. Like you did over here, like you did right there. You know, I mean, they don't make houses like this no more. Look at that. Man, you know, so if you want to destroy something, why don't you join the Army or the Marines and join the bomb disposal squad? And you can blow up all the stuff you want. You can tear up all the stuff you want. But this is a city, and it looks like a dump. And I'm tired of my city, Detroit, where I live, where I pay my taxes, where I ride my Detroit Cadillac around in. I get tired of my city being a dump. I want my city to look like Oak Park, Ferndale. You know, some of them nice neighborhoods. Farmington Hills, the Grosse Points, Harper Woods. Fat chance when all we do is wait for somebody to vacate a house so we can not only go in it and steal the fixtures out the house, but destroy it on top of that. So it's not just City Hall, because we know what they're doing on Detroit City Council. They sitting in padded chairs in an air-conditioned room, figuring out when they're going to lunch, shuffling through papers, making decisions on the city, and they don't even set foot in these neighborhoods. Now, nowadays, the Detroit City Council are elected by their district, and there's only 2 at-large positions. I guarantee you with all moral certainty, not one of those city council people in the city of Detroit have drove, walked, or even rode, let alone rode a bike through the district that they claim to represent. Now, me, myself, I consider myself an ambassador because I'm riding around on the east side, the west side, the southwest side, and the northwest side of the city of Detroit. Now, the whole city of Detroit doesn't look like this. You know, but a lot of them do. Now, I'm on this and this house. I'm going to go out this house. Now, look down the street. You can see 3 porches straight across from where my finger. This is the first house. That's the second house, and that's the third house down there. They're all abandoned, all lined up in front of each other. Just look at them, all right? And look at all this trash out here in the street, okay? There's another one. There's another one right across the street. I don't have to go over there. I don't have to, because you can see it for yourself, Detroit. And that house right there, somebody lives there. Yes, somebody lives there. Believe it or not, I saw somebody walk up in there a minute ago. And the house right next to it, Detroit, the roof is on the porch. So you got a whole street, Caldwell Street, just north of McNichols. There's the sign down there, McNichols. Okay? Now, what are we supposed to do? I tell you what, the people who do have resources, they move. They leave the city of Detroit. They loading up their cars, putting on roller skates and getting up out of here. All right? And leaving us with the leftover blight. Like the old tires, like this. They're everywhere. They don't care where they throw them. They ride down the street like this because nobody's watching. And then they dump they load and then they just drive off. And there's nobody to see them. They can't put cameras everywhere in the city. The city of Detroit's 140 square miles. Look at that lot right there. It looks like Vietnam. All right, Detroit. This is the Wood Dog on his Detroit Bike Blight Patrol. You know what I'm about. Call them out. And I'm out.